Okay, so allegedly Conor McGregor has set his return for Saudi Arabia against Dan the Hangman Hooker, which I don't know. I think that might just be a troll. I can't honestly, if this is true in any way, shape, or form, coming back in February against Dan Hooker. One, that source is just as good as just trust me, bro. I don't know if the UFC's made that official, so I'm going to wait until anything. But, Conor McGregor has become the most, the best guy at staying relevant without even having to fight. He just makes noise. And the thing is we kind of keep eating it up because we keep paying attention to it. But it is what it is. I mean, it's a vicious cycle. But is it true that Conor McGregor versus Dan Hooker? I mean, let's say we know for a fact that fight is true. It's a kickboxer versus a kickboxer. But I've seen some really good stuff come from Dan Hooker. And he's, as old as he is, he's still putting on wars. He's still going against guys like, what's his name? The one Swedish dude, Gamrot. I forgot his name for a little bit. Sorry about that. But that was ironic because Gamrot has won against guys on paper who he should be beaten by. But then the one guy on paper who he should beat was Dan Hooker, and Dan Hooker got that in. Dan Hooker also, faced down Jalen Turner. He's faced some very high-level current power punchers and come out on the winning end. So I think that even if Conor McGregor were to think that he's getting a stylistically in his realm fight, if he comes back with, like, let's say that boxing stance he did in the Poirier 2 fight, even if he's going as he did in, Poirier versus McGregor 3, throwing a lot of kicks, for someone like Dan Hooker, who's at his heart a kickboxer, he would be able to see those coming. And I think that if it goes past the first round, that matchup might backfire on Conor, and it might look worse on his end than it did against Michael Chandler. But that's if it's a long fight. If it goes all the rounds, I have it going to Hooker. If it goes the first round, yeah, maybe Conor might catch him because he's probably still got that left hand. Who knows? But I think the game has definitely evolved. Even the guys who have been around from his era, way past just needing a left hand to make it out. But other than that, I don't even know if this fight is true. We're going to have to wait. Every time Conor McGregor has said something that he's coming back to the UFC for the past couple years, we are very likely to be skeptical about this kind of stuff. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. That's just if that's a real fight, that's how I think it's going to go. But yeah, peace out.